All right, what's going on, everybody? And welcome back. Sadly, after our live stream, I realized we weren't losing $2,000 a day, which we could have recovered from. We were actually losing over $2 million a day in loan interests off of $500,000 loan. How that makes any type of sense, I have no idea. So we pretty much had to sell everything and start over. So I pretty much sold everything off, got out of debt, and was able to get some help with getting new machinery and a new vehicle. It's the same type of truck, same Ram, except for it's no longer a diesel. It's a Hemi. We don't have a mulcher. We don't have all this other cool type of stuff yet. So depending on how we do on this harvest, because I now have 4 fields once again. Or is it 5? I'll have to look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's either 4 or 5 fields. So depending on how I do with the harvest income will determine on what other type of machinery we are able to get to prep the fields for next season. So yes, I am using a mod for higher yield as of right now. Until we can actually get our fields going how we want them, to where we will have a higher yield naturally, this is just what we're going to be using. So I have 3 fields here that are ready to be harvested. The sunflower field is not ready yet. That probably won't be ready for a little bit. You can see it's still greened up over there. So yeah. So right now we are harvesting wheat. I haven't checked the prices out, but this trailer should be filled up here, and we'll get going to unload this, sell it off, and then come back to the field. So we are at 100% or 99%, 40,000 liters. Let's see where we can go for wheat. Just so you can see, we now have a balance of $166,879, no loan, and you can see we purchased a bunch of new vehicles and land. So we spent $1,333,120 on land and machinery. So wheat, not the best prices, but we can take something. Oh, nope. Goldcrest Valley, all the way on the other side of the map, because right now our new fields are right behind the store. So we need to take this to Goldcrest Valley. So let me take it there, and I will be right back here to harvest. So just remember, we have $166,879. So we shall see what this looks like once we get back. Alright, we are now just getting back to the field. I didn't sell any off, because we can take a lot more to Goldcrest to sell off by the train, other than just 40,000 liters. So I'm going to wait until we have a lot more to send off at one time. Before just sending it off for just that short amount or small amount. Alright. Alright, so let's get back in here. We have this little tiny field, and then the other one's oat, so let's get going. These fill up pretty quick, so it's going to take a little while. It's like every 3 or 4 of these is one trailer load. All right, so we finally got this wheat field harvested. And as you've seen, there's tons of trips back and forth, and we have one more to take. This larger yield, or the bigger yield mod, you know, it definitely gives you a lot more produce off your fields. Alright, so we still have one more trip down to the train yard here, unload, and then I'm not quite sure how much we actually have. That was 40,000 liters, and we made, what, 3 or 4 trips? So that's quite a bit of wheat. I mean, we're not going to get very much off of it, but we should get a pretty decent payout for it. Yeah, like I said, this truck is nice, but I really wish they would work on the suspension a little bit more. It seems like they put a lot of work into the Fords and Chevys, but Dodges or Rams, they just like, oh, yep, it looks like it's supposed to, but they don't work on the electronics like the dash for the interior. They don't work on the suspension. I mean, this one here kind of has a working dash. At least it has lights that work on the inside, you know, as well. But the fuel gauge is busted, and the radio is just the Ram logo. It's not even... I mean, it looks like the inside of my truck. So that's nice, except for mine's a gray interior, not black. And that 4x4 thing isn't there. It's not a lever. Mine's a... What is mine? I think mine's like a push button. And there's no column on the shift, or on the... There's no shifter on the column. See, this thing has... This thing has a dial where the shifter is supposed to be, because, well, this is a 2021, I believe. So I don't think they have the shifter as the dial anymore, like what mine has as a 2018 model. So they might have the shifter on the column. They might have it back. But then again, I think they have a shifter down in the center console, like a lot of other vehicles do. I don't know, I'd have to take a look at it. But I don't think the 4x4 is a shifter. I think they still kept that as how it used to be, where you just push a button. Alright, let's get in here. We'll unload this. Come on. Alright, we'll unload this, and then get the train going and see how much we can get for this grain. Truck is definitely filthy already. Definitely filthy already. All right, let's head down here. We'll call for the train. Hopefully it's not too far away. I'm not quite sure where it's at. Let's take a look. Pull up my HUD. 2.2 kilometers. So let's wait here for it, and then we'll load it up with the wheat, and we'll send her off. All right, so here comes the train. Coming in hot and heavy. Holy crap. Alright, let's get in her. And we'll go ahead and start loading up with the grain. I'm not quite sure how much grain we have. I mean, I think we're gonna have like 2 or 3 trains, I think, because I wish there was more cars on the train that you can load up. But it's just, you can load up one at a time for like grain, and I almost missed that. Alright. 176,354 liters. Don't quite think we can take all of that. Let's see how much this thing can hold. We're at 50% at 60,000 liters, so 120,000 liters. So we're gonna have 2 trains full. Well, 1 train full, and then another one with, what did I say, 170 something thousand. So we still have 50 something thousand liters left. And we got $23,062 off of that. And there goes the train. Can I call for the train again? Was it going to slow down and come back? Or is it going to have to go through its cycle? That's not cool, man. Yeah, it's still leaving. And it's not slowing down either. So let me sit here and wait for the next train. And we'll get the rest of this wheat sold off. Oh. And it's starting to come back now. So let me stand here and wait for the next one and see how much I hope. Well, we're not gonna get nearly as much as what we just did. We should have 190 something thousand, I think, by the time we sell this off. So let's do this, and I'll see you back at the farm. All right, so we are now back to our new farm. Once again, like I said, we went bankrupt on the last farm. I don't know what happened, but I don't see how you lose $2 million in loan interest every day off of a $500,000-$600,000 loan. Makes no sense whatsoever. But so this is our new farm area down here. All right, so we had this field, which is wheat. We have this field over here, which is sunflower, should be, which has a bunch of weeds in it. Oh, that's potatoes. So we're going to have to rent a potato harvester, unless we can get one for a reasonable price. It's 100% fertilized, so that's good. All right. And then we have this field, which is oats, which is also 100% fertilized. It's ready to harvest, so we'll get that one next. And the potatoes were still growing. And then it'd probably be faster just getting the truck. Because we have... Let's see. So we have oats. We have potatoes. We have this field down here. I don't think this one's ready to harvest from the way it looks. So we have sorghum. That's only 50% fertilized, so if we can, we'll get a fertilizer sprayer and see if we can spray this field. Try to get a little bit better yield off of it, which might be too late for it already, because I think next cycle will be its last growth cycle. And then down here, we have one more field. Which, this one is soybeans. And that's not fertilized a single bit, so that yield might not be the best. But, look at these decent sized fields. You know how long it's going to take for us to get these fields ready? I'm going to have to probably lengthen out the months after I harvest. And every episode will be a different field. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to keep doing what I was doing before, which is one episode every field. Not going to happen. So, and this time we're going to have to try to do it a little bit smarter, I think. Along the lines of equipment, stuff like that. Try not to get a loan because obviously the interest will just kill you in this game. So, but, so yeah, we have the oat field that is ready to harvest, so we'll go ahead and get set up and do that one. And that's a decent sized field right there. That's our largest field. So whatever we know that we'll get the best money off of, best income, we'll go in this field here. And then eventually, if we can expand out to different fields, thinking about combining all these fields into one big massive field. But I do want to, I think I might actually, what I'll do is, this is just future planning, this isn't anything set in stone, but I think I might keep this drive right here, and this field and the other two will be combined into one, and this field and the field that's right now potatoes, this will be our farm area because we're connected up to the store, but also, if I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken, and I am. I thought this road, or the stone path, connected up to the road up here, which it's not, but oh, there's a sign right there. But we can always take down trees and stuff like that. So who's to say that we can't eventually connect up to the road? So, but anyhow, that is where I'm going to end this one today, guys. Like I said, I'm going to try to change it up on how I do things. One field at a time. So that way episodes are a little bit shorter. You're not sitting here 40, 50 minutes watching me do the same thing over and over again. So, but fresh start, new area, pretty much the same equipment except for, like I said, instead of diesel, it is a Hemi 6.4 liter. But that can always change. So, but the one thing is I need to figure out what I'm going to do to harvest this potato field. Because you can see the potato field. It's a pretty big potato field. So, potatoes aren't usually the best income, but it's something. So, but that is where I'm going to end it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.